I have a lot of different 3x3s, maybe a little too much, but in today's video I'm going to be going over every single one of them so you can see them for yourself. First up is the Lego Rubik's Cube, and this is a cool one. You can actually place Legos on it, which I think is pretty cool. You can also remove pieces if you so choose. I don't know why you would, but you can. And it's got decent turning for a cube made of Lego. I mean, it gets locked up sometimes, but I mean, it is Lego. And it's a cool looking one and definitely a fun one to have in your collection. Next up is the carbon fiber cube. And this has carbon fiber stickers on it. Turns quite fast actually. Very fast for, you know, its price. I think it's only like $6. And I just think this one looks really cool. The colors like really pop with the black, and a fast and cool one to have. So this is the GAN 10th anniversary cube. Got some nice magnets here, as you can see, and it turns very nicely, smooth and fast. And as you can see, it's kind of transparent. It gives it that cool effect. So I definitely like how this one looks. And this is the cheapest one. They have a couple different 10-year anniversary ones. So this is on the lower end of those, but still a very nice, very cool cube. This looks like a normal Rubik's Cube, but it squishes. This is the Rubik's Squish Cube. It's like a Rubik's Cube stress ball almost, and it still functions. It doesn't turn great, but it can turn. And the fact that the pieces can just squish that easily is really cool to me. So a nice random one to add to your collection. So this is a Rubik's Impossible Cube, and it looks scrambled, but if you look at it from this angle, it's actually solved. So the Rubik's Impossible, the colors change based on which way you look at it. So this cube is actually solved, but when you scramble it, every time you look a different way, the colors pretty much change. So it's definitely a huge challenge. Not actually impossible. It can be done, but this is a tough one. So this is the Halloween Rubik's Cube. As you can see, it's got some unique colors and a ghost here. This actually does glow in the dark. The gray inner part glows. And it comes with this cool stand, jack-o'-lantern, so you can place your cube here. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's got nice turning. Not the best, but overall a pretty good cube. This is the Jelly Cube. I don't know why it's called the Jelly Cube. I think it's because of the pastel colors, which are pretty nice looking. It turns decently, not great, but I think the colors on this are pretty cool. Despite the bad turning, nice cube overall. Here's the Rubik's Spider-Man cube. So, face of Spider-Man comes with this stand, so you plug it in here, and you've got yourself Spider-Man. So a cool stand there. When you look here, they have the symbols here, so you can still make it possible to solve, since the size looks so similar. And you know, about similar to the normal Rubik's Cube's turning. It's alright, not the best, but just cool that it's Spider-Man and comes with this stand. Next we have the original OG Rubik's Cube. You know, that mid-turning, like in the Spider-Man one. You know, it's the OG, can't really insult it too much, but not the best. You know, it's not terrible, like I've said, but overall, nice to have the OG in your collection. This is my Soup Timmy cube, a fellow cubing YouTuber. It turns pretty well, but it gets locked up really easily. And when it gets locked up, that's not cool. As you can see, it has a ton of those little faces on it. And, I mean, it's not as much of a solve one as it is, you know, display it, have it in your collection. But I think this is a pretty cool cube. Just a nice one to display. This is the Rubik's Crystal Cube. It is Rubik's brand. And it's got that, like, clear inside and the slightly transparent colors. So it looks kind of crystal-like. It's surprisingly better turning than the normal Rubik's Cube. And, I mean, it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, another nice one to display, have in your collection. This is called the Retro Cube. You can see you got the Pac-Man there, all the neon 80s colors. So, very bright, not the colors you're used to seeing on the Rubik's Cube. When solving, it's kind of annoying when you have to remember and get used to that it's not, you know, all the colors you're used to. You don't have blue across from green, you have it across from this neon. You don't have orange across from red, you have orange across from black. So it's kind of difficult and the turning's not great, but it's just another cool looking one to have in your collection. I like the little face there. So yeah, a nice one to display. This is a pretty just standard Rubik's Cube. It's got definitely better turning than the Rubik's brand. The white inside is definitely a fun mix-up from the normal black inside. But you know, pretty normal Duncan brand, so just a random toy brand. Yeah, just one of my first cubes. I think this is the actual one I learned to solve with. So, pretty historical cube for me. And alright cube overall. This is the Christmas cube. As you can see, we have the candy cane. And these pink insides also glow in the dark, like the Halloween one I showed you earlier. So it's got some nice Christmassy colors. And this one came with this stand. So you can like display it there. Turn this around. It's another pretty cool stand like the Halloween one came with. Same turning as the Halloween one. Decent, not the best in the world. But, I mean, just a cool one to have. Glow in the dark is always a cool feature. So here's another GAN cube. This is the GAN 356M, I want to say. And magnets. This one can actually connect to an app. It's like a chip in here, something like that. Can like track your moves, and it's a good one to practice on. This used to be my main. But yeah, it's still a nice cube. Magnets always make your turns nice. And a pretty good cube that I've had for a while. This is the Phantom cube, and it might look like it's not solvable, but if you look really closely, you can see the colors. And this cube is actually heat sensitive, so if you like use your hand warmth on it, the colors will actually start to show. And it takes a while, so you might not actually see it, but if you kind of see the colors showing a little bit there. But kind of random, heat sensitive, but then when you've actually heated it up enough, it's pretty much a normal Rubik's cube. It's got the same turning. Always confuses people since it's just a blank cube. But yeah, a pretty cool one from Rubik's. This is another glow-in-the-dark cube, a normal one this time. As you can see, the colors are pretty bright, and this one actually glows blue this time. Kind of a random brand, and on camera I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but the stickers have like a weird material on them, so it actually like sticks your hand, like it's got a good grip, if that makes sense. So it turns really fast. Definitely a nice cube. and it does glow in the dark pretty bright. It just doesn't last, the light does not last very long. So here's the Black Panther cube, and I know I showed you guys the Spider-Man one earlier. This one also has the stand to go with it, and these ears up here that you can take out. This one's also pretty cool. I like this one better than the Spider-Man. It's got the ears, and I just think it looks really cool. So again, another really awesome display one. And Rubik's has a ton of these superhero characters. I just only have the Black Panther and Spider-Man ones. This is the mini Rubik's Cube. Very small. Kind of difficult to turn. Doesn't turn very well since it's really, really small. But, I mean, this is just an awesome one to have. I mean, it's called the world's smallest Rubik's Cube. It's not actually the world's smallest Rubik's Cube, but it's just a really, really awesome one. And you can technically say you have the world's smallest Rubik's Cube because it's advertised that way. This is another GAN cube, the GAN 356 RMS, I think. So this is my main one. I've got this one looped very well. It doesn't have magnets. I don't know why I don't love magnet cubes. Just they kind of mess me up. But it's got really crisp turning. And I really love the colors on this one. It's mostly just a performance thing. My PRs are with this cube, and just my favorite to solve with when I'm going for speed. This is the Rubik Shiny Cube, and as you can see, it's quite shiny. It's got gold, silver, a ton of other shiny colors. It actually turns very fast, but it is kind of blinding, especially when I have a light pointing right at it. But definitely a really cool cube. I definitely like to put this one on a stand. Very cool to display. And yeah, it looks a lot more expensive than the $10 it costs. Finally, we have the brand new Rubik's Tetris cube. And the goal of this cube is to actually get the Tetris shapes. So like you got the L shape there, this shape there, the zigzag shape here, another L shape, this shape, and it's definitely a fun one to toy around with. Pretty creative idea with the combination, and it comes with this cool stand you can put it on. So a nice one to display as well. So pretty cool collab, two really nice puzzles, and a pretty good cube that actually turns better than the normal Rubik's brand cube does. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to watch another video, just check out on my channel. I have a ton of stuff like this, and if you enjoyed this, you'll definitely enjoy everything else.